expect to conclude this at around 3:15 or 3:20 p.m.
When did it get signed? Was it before or after the election? Who signed it? And has the IOC...
The United States cannot clean up sport by itself. That's impossible. And conversely, WADA can't clean up sport by itself without countries that are willing to participate and work together. And so that's what we're going to do. We've had difficulties in the past, and I'm sure we'll have difficulties in the future, but we will get through this. I'm confident that we will get through this.
It's a great day for Salt Lake City, but you must know that this WADA issue is going to be a source of questions.
It isn't one organization against another. It is two organizations who both want the same thing, that are working toward the same thing, and may not always agree on the path to get there. And our job is to support both in that journey and to help bring them together to ensure that, in fact, we are collectively galvanizing the movement, right? Our organization, the athlete community, all the national governing bodies, the organizing committees, of which we now have two, to work toward ensuring that we help strengthen WADA in its role and USADA in its role and other national anti-doping organizations around the world. It takes all of us to make that happen.
One, I think, Fraser, you mentioned that this issue came up out of the blue.
I'll summarize it in something I said in my speech. As good as our venues are, out of the blue, something new comes in, which was completely unexpected, was not directly our problem, but it's part of our country's problem. And as we look at this issue, I'm very sympathetic to how the international sport federations feel, because they're worried, can I come to the US safely? And we need to make sure that everybody feels safe coming and welcome.
So you said you will do everything you can to alleviate the concerns.
We are deeply divided in the United States of America. This is true, I think, in many nations in the world. There's so much polarization, political polarization that is happening. We're a little different in Utah. We care deeply about our neighbors. We want people to feel welcome there, and we want to overcome those divides that are happening. We believe in bridge building, and there is no entity on earth that is better at bringing diverse groups of people together than the Olympic and Paralympic movements, by very definition.